ahead. Charge me with contempt or whatever you want, Ross. But I'm not making a statement until I've seen Mark.
Amanda, don't make any rash threats.
That was not a threat. I have no intention of cooperating with you. I want to see Mark.
I've just seen Mark.
Is he all right?
Yeah, Mark's fine.
I suppose you tried to badger him into making a statement, too.
No, I offered to find him an attorney.
Mike, I don't understand why you won't represent him.
I have a client. But I did offer to act as a go-between.
I don't want a go-between.
I thought if I opened a channel of communication between you...
What was Mark's reaction to your idea?
He wouldn't hear of it. He wants to meet with Amanda.
Did you explain that Amanda could be charged with contempt of court?
Mark doesn't care about Amanda.
That's not true.
It is true. He's perfectly willing to sit there and let you go to jail for...
Well, what do you expect with everyone trying to railroad him into a murder charge? He has to protect himself.
He doesn't have to protect himself. He has you to do it for him.
Enough, Ross. I don't want to hear another word against
Now, look, are you going to make a statement?
Not until I've seen Mark.
You can see him after you talk.
I don't see any point in continuing this conversation. I appreciate it if you'd leave.
Mike, you had better talk some sense into your client because I am quickly losing patience.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I do.
Because it can get very rough from here on in.
I know that.
Do you love Mark?
I've never stopped loving him.
Well, then God help you. Mr. Bruner?
I've already taken the medication.
No, this isn't medication. I'm sorry to disturb you, but Dr. Carter wanted me to have a talk with you.
You're a doctor?
Dr. Bauer.
Ah, yes, you are the father of the young Friedrich.
Oh, yes, that's right. I understand you're helping my son with his German.
That is a project of your mother. I myself am reluctant,
But she can be very persuasive, can't she?
She's a fine woman, but I'm not sure I can be much help.
Well, passing that exam means a great deal to Rick. I'm sure that he'd be very grateful.
Grateful, yes, but fluent in German, I have my doubts. But I don't suppose Dr. Carter sent you here to discuss Friedrich's progress with irregular verbs. Are you a specialist?
No, Dr. Carter just wanted me to consult with him on your case. How well do you understand the nature of chemotherapy?
Well enough to know that it makes me sick. My mouth is sore and dry. I'm tired. I feel so weak I can barely get out of this bed. Should I know more?
Yes, it is unfortunate that while the drugs are attacking the disease, they can also create a great deal of unpleasantness for the patient.
So tell me, who is winning this particular battle? Your drugs or my disease?
I want to talk to you about that.
That sounds ominous.
With someone your age, it can sometimes take a little longer for the treatment to show results.
In other words, so far nothing.
Dr. Carter and I both believe that it will take at least another 3 weeks for us to be in a position to judge whether the treatment is helpful or not.
In the long run, just how much can the treatment help?
I don't know. You see, there is evidence of widespread metastasis of the lymphoma.
Metastasis, that must be from the Greek word meta, meaning change.
Yes, that's right. The disease has changed.
And?
It exists now in other parts of your body.
I see. So what you're telling me is that in exchange for 3 more weeks of nausea and pain, all I can expect is at the best a postponement of the inevitable.
That's about it.
Thank you. honesty. And now, if you don't mind, I would prefer to be alone.
Of course.
Welcome home. Oh, thank you, Fritz. Well, I don't think I've ever seen a more inviting sight than this house. You know, Violet, I never thought I'd say this, but Springfield in the spring seems every bit as inviting as April in Paris.
Well, I know you ladies must be exhausted, so I'll just say hello to Bea, and then as soon as they take the luggage out of the car, I'll be on my way.
All I want is a hot bath and the chance to sleep for a month. Surprise! I was so worried.
All things considered, it worked out remarkably.
How are you?
Vanessa, what did you mean by surprise?
Oh, well, I've planned a party, a surprise welcome home party. Tonight? Yes, of course, tonight. When else do I get a chance to welcome home my own dear half-brother and his prospective bride? Where are they?
Oh, you mean Quentin and Nola?
Yes, where are they? Oh, dear. Didn't anyone tell you? Tell me what?
Oh, well, they didn't come back with us. They're going to sail home. They'll be here for a week or so.
Why didn't you tell me something? Well, gosh, Vanessa, you were so busy fussing over this party, you never gave me a chance. Well, why don't we postpone the festivities until Quentin and Nola come home?
I think that is a wonderful suggestion.
No.
Besides, it will give me the chance to get everything organized.
Everything is organized.
But, darling, perhaps it would be a better idea to put it off.
You can't. You can't reheat a Vaudin off.
Oh, darling, I'm terribly sorry.
Well, what do my feelings matter? I'll simply tell Andre to scrap the whole affair.
Please, dear. I don't suppose a little food would do us any harm.
No, of course not. Well, I'll go up and change, and then I'll talk it all over with Fritz, and we can organize the whole thing.
No. I insist you must be a guest tonight.
Oh, really? Thank you very much, Miss Chamberlain, but I prefer not.
I'm sorry, I insist.
Oh, come on, Violet, be a sport. Well, very well.
Good. Cocktails in half an hour, everyone. I'm so sorry I didn't tell her, but she just came right over here and took over the whole house.
You don't have to apologize, Bea. I know my daughter. If she decides on something, there's no stopping her.
Well, I don't think this evening is going to be much fun for any of us.
Well, if we could survive the rigors of Tankier, I guess we can survive one of Vanessa's little dinner parties.
Oh, my goodness. These flowers are so beautiful. And this dress is incredible. It's just beautiful.
I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it. Thank you.
Would you, like some brandy?
Yeah, I'd like some.
Good. It's, Armagnac. We've never had this before, but I think you'll like it.
Something new and exotic. Let's make a toast.
All right.
To slow ocean liners.
Yes, and to our long voyage home. What are you thinking about?
I was just thinking of the last time that we had brandy together.
The night before I left for Tangier.
Yeah. I thought I'd never see you again.
I was afraid of the same thing. I thought I was guilty for Professor Renfield's death.
That night seems so long ago.
Yes. Yes, it does. This is the way life should be. Just the two of us alone. That's all I ever wanted.